Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Here I have a cup of Volodymyr Zelenskyy. He is the president of Ukraine and he was born January 25th, 1978. He's very young. Very interesting, very interesting. So this is him. I think he's also very tired, obviously. Goes without saying. I look at these tazas, very personal tazas I'm doing for these people, and their health is their health is declining. It's like everyone's health is declining for almost everybody that I do a taza for. He probably has really high cortisol levels. He's under extreme stress. He has like things here. The stress is getting to him. It is getting to him. He's even a little heavier. He's probably not eating that much more. It's probably his metabolism slowing down. And one of the things that has him extremely stressed out is the situation here in the US with the Republicans not wanting to give aid to Ukraine, money for aid to Ukraine. You know, they're saying that until the immigration situation is resolved, they're not going to give Ukraine a dime. This immigration thing has been going on for many, many decades. All of a sudden, they want it to be over in order to give money to Ukraine. That's weird. People, you know what? We got to look into that here. Do you remember all those Republicans that went to Russia? They went to Russia and they were having a ball in Russia. Who knows what happened over there? They probably got compromat. Who knows why they're acting this way? That's very strange. You know, Putin is a dirty, low-down, sniveling little excuse of a human being. And he probably gave those people that went there, all these Republican representatives and senators and all these people, who knows, he probably drugged them with scopolamine. You know that drug, that zombie drug that makes you do things you don't want to? They give it to you and you hand over your kid if they ask you. It's like it hypnotizes you. They call it burundanga, the devil's breath, whatever. They probably gave him some sort of drug that made him go crazy, and now they have compromat on these people. You know what, I never mentioned that, but I've always thought that Putin is low down dirty. He loves poisoning and drugging and all this crap. Who knows what he did to all those Republicans? Because here is Zelenskyy stressed out of his mind because he's not going to get the aid he needs in time. The U.S. perhaps eventually, not perhaps, eventually I think the U.S. will give him the aid, but there will be a delay, more of a delay than we would ever thought. People are going to start getting stressed out, not just Zelenskyy, everybody. Because the Republicans are holding it back. And here is Biden. He comes out small and thin, you know, but because he's far away from him. It's like distance. It's not that this guy is smaller than this guy. This guy's actually shorter stature than this man. You can see he's an elderly person by the posture. He has his head down. Biden feels like he let Zelenskyy down. He feels like he let him down. He's not going to be able to get that moved when he wants it. Eventually he will, because Ukraine will win the war, and Ukraine cannot win the war without the U.S. helping them, without the U.S.'s help. But here right now, here's this man in one country, here's this man in another country. And he's looking down and he just gives him bad news and has his head down. He feels he let him down. But Zelensky's gonna get phone calls from allies in other countries. Here, buildings, countries with buildings. That's Europe. There's one country. What's a country with square buildings? You know, Germany's like that, right? It has a big industrial. And in Schultz's Taza that I made for him, the buildings came out like this. So we already know Germany's helping. Germany's going to continue to help. This is another country, another ally. I think this is Emmanuel Macron. I think this is the president of France here. I know how he comes out. I'm used to looking at him in Tazas. And then down here you can see the Eiffel Tower. A country this man is from has a very Eiffel Tower looking structure. So that is the Eiffel Tower. Water, the back part of the Eiffel Tower. Or the opposite part of the Eiffel Tower. You know, if you've ever been to the Eiffel Tower, you come in and you do a line, you buy your ticket. And in that area, there's no water. But behind that, there's like a fountain. So that's how that comes out. And here he is, Emmanuel Macron, with good news for Zelenskyy, who's in another country. And he's a married man. A married man. And he's going to get the news when he's home, like not in his office, military. No, they're going to give him a call. Macron's going to give him a call and say, hey, you know, Germany, France, we're going to help you through this time until the U.S. can settle and help and be able to provide aid again. Let me check the sound. While I was checking the sound, I looked up who were the GOP lawmakers that made the misguided trip to Russia. And Lindsey Graham was not one of them. They were GOP lawmaker Senator Richard Shelby from Alabama, Steve Daines from Montana, John Thune, South Dakota, John Kennedy, Louisiana, Jerry Moran, Kansas, and John, I don't know how to pronounce that, Hooven, North Dakota, and Representative Kay Granger, Texas. Shoot. These people probably have compromat. They probably, I hope that, that's just, it's nothing in a taza or whatever. That's just my thinking. I hope nothing happened to them. But I wouldn't put it past Putin to have drugged them with something. I should do a tarot reading on that. And then a taza on them, on at least one of them, to see if something happened over there. But the taza only shows you the future, but sometimes it can show you the past. We'll see. Zelensky's dealing with a lot of underhanded stuff going on. The level of sophistication that it takes to deal with this. Zelenskyy and the president of Palestine. Because you have to ignore a lot of things. And you have to throw your ego aside. And you have to dominate your brain. Just to get ahead. Just to make things happen. It's exhausting. Just talking about it and doing, imagine living it. Just talking about it and doing the tazas is exhausting. Because you feel empathy for them. Imagine living it day to day. I'm going to light a candle for both these guys to get sleep. Because whether you like the president of Palestine or not, he's an elderly gentleman and he's in a position to make a difference there. To help with peace, right? To help with the peace talks. And we want them to be optimal for that. countries, more European countries, people from other countries. So he's going to have Macron plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 people, 5 European leaders. Oh, wait, hold on. 6. This country, 2 people rule this one. Or heads of state of one of them. 2. This could be the UK, because even though the king doesn't get involved, he's still some sort of head of state. So the Taza might give me that hint, like one that has a functioning government and one that has a monarchy. Or it could be one of those European countries with, oh, but wait a minute, Scandinavian countries are like that too. It's a country with 2 leaders, 2 forms of government. One is of a head of state of the political, and one is another head of state of something else. And here's another person, and here's a woman and another woman. A man and a woman, a man and a woman. So 2 countries also that are. Each country has like 2 governing bodies, I guess. Two parties? No. 2 sectors. Yeah, 2 governing bodies, 2 sectors. And they're bringing aid over to Ukraine. They're going to sign some sort of treaty agreement. I'm hoping this is also like introduction to the EU. Could be aid and an introduction to the EU. They are going to get accepted to the EU because here I see a lady with a hat, like a fascinator. It's like some sort of ceremony. It's a lady, she has like a camel or tan coat and like a white blouse underneath, or a white or cream dress underneath this camel or tan petticoat over her outfit, and she has a fascinator on, so it looks like some sort of ceremony with aid as well. And here's someone, he's like a military person. Yeah, oh, see, that's why it's good to reread it. I was trying to rush, and I'm sorry that the video is so late, but I was trying to rush reading it. See? Okay, some sort of, okay, so this might be it, introduction to the EU. Because here's a lady, very nicely dressed. Here's another person, this one's like military hat. This is a gentleman. Oh, so cute. And here's like a guard, like in full blown like military outfit, like a parade or a, not a ceremony garb. Beautiful top, the head. And he's commemorating, but still. Cat hair, guys. Sorry. Still, here you have like dead bodies and oh my goodness, coffins and things like that, unfortunately. And here's a woman that, this is Ursula von der Leyen. I know this lady. They better protect this lady. I don't see anything bad happening to her, but I'm just saying in general, they better protect her because oye, dije Cooper. I almost said Cooper. Stupid Putin really hates this woman. If he could, she is at the top of his list. She completely emasculated him. He wanted her, so he wanted to be the king of Europe, the president of Europe, the one everyone stepped to, whatever he said. As soon as he said something, all the Europeans did everything he wanted. And here is this woman who democratically rules Europe. She makes things happen. That's how she rules, by serving, by being a leader. He envies that. And he has fallen from grace, and she has risen because of his stupidity. And he envies this woman so much, more than anybody. Well, no, I don't know more than anybody. Maybe not more than Alexei Navalny, because the Russians love him. And the Russians that love Putin is because he's brainwashed them. They genuinely love Alexei Navalny. So he hates Alexei Navalny and this lady, Ursula von der Leyen. And she has her country that she's from, but she resides in different countries. Maybe she has residence in other European countries. And she also, deals with them. 1, 2, 3. So that's her. Again, another lady wearing a camel petticoat and like a cream-like blouse underneath. She's wearing pants though. This one is wearing a dress and is a little heavier than her. Poor people, the sacrifice that they've had to make. Look at all these people that have passed. And here are tanks. Here are tanks. And not much came out of the bottom. Illumination. This is like for me. Ooh, see, whenever I get that, I figure more stuff out here. And for Zelenskyy, we gotta light a candle for Zelenskyy and do some prayers. If you go to church, light a candle for him at the church, and for the people of Palestine and Israel as well, and the people of Ukraine. In your house, I don't recommend you lighting a real candle. I can't, I don't want to be responsible if you forget, but you can probably purchase one of those little LED candles that with the little LED lights at Walmart or Target, and just light it for an hour and do a prayer, and light it for an hour and then turn it back off. And that's it. That's the end of the Taza. And don't worry, the U.S. will render aid to Ukraine. Was it almost a year ago maybe? I did a cup and I saw the U.S. providing fighter jet planes. Like I always say, it's a small Taza, not everything is going to come out. But this is what came out for this one. In the past ones that I've made, the U.S. will even provide fighter planes for the Ukrainians. So it'll happen. The Republicans just don't want to give Biden a win. They want to create drama. They want to rile up their base. And something happened in Moscow that we don't know about. But we'll try to get to the bottom of it. And like I said, I'm sorry I've been away for so long. It's just, no matter what I do, I just can't find the time to concentrate to do these readings. Just so much going on. I am content though with my work because I have everything that's happening now and the resolution of what's happening now. I've already worked on that. All done. All done. Months and months ago and even years ago. So I'm okay with that. But I do want to keep doing more readings, particularly on Palestine and Israel. I'm looking forward to coming back again soon, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve, a long, relaxing weekend. And we got to talk about 2023, and we have to talk about the hope of 2024. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Hugs from Cooper, Shakira, and from me. And keep the hope. Hope gives you faith. If you don't have faith but you have hope, you'll have faith later on. Hope is like faith as a baby. Faith is hope as a grown-up. Don't ever lose hope. Don't let the news and everyone drive you crazy. We're going to be okay, you guys. Just remember, when everyone thought they were going to kill Zelenskyy, and I told you no, he'll be fine. With Alexei Navalny, I told you no, he'll be fine. Before the war even started in the Ukraine, I told you Ukraine's going to get into war with Russia. Russia's going to start shooting missiles at them. But eventually they'll win the war. Listen, we're going to be okay. I want you guys to worry about yourselves more. Cut down on anything that works you up. Try to enjoy your life. Don't let anybody get you sick. Okay? Don't let the cortisol level of stress get to you here. Like poor Zelenskyy. He's like Atlas. He has the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. And so does Abbas. So we pray for these two, and Israel. We pray for these three countries. And also for Russia even. I mean, Putin is the one ruining Russia. He has committed genocide against his own people by sending him out to be grinded, basically. But again, let's keep the hope, please. Let's keep calm, and let's enjoy our new year. And let's try to make the best out of 2024. And prayers, prayers, energy. Try to keep your energy in the light, not in despair. And it's natural to have despair. Don't feel bad if you do, but try to get out of it. And yeah, so I don't mean to be preachy. I'm just sharing how I've been able to crawl out of despair myself. So anyway, we love you guys. I love you guys so much. Cooper, Shaki, and I. It's all right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Let me see if I could get the babies on here. We'll see the mess. Cooper Doo. Hi, Cooper Doo Poo. Hi, little Cooper Doo. I love you. You're not moving your tail. Are you sleepy? Yeah, he's sleepy. Good Cooper Doo. Shaki. Hi, Mama. Hi, little Mama. Cute. I love you, Shaki. So cute. Say hi, everybody. Happy New Year.